and welcome. My name is Miss Multiconsole and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We just got a new vase because a little girl broke a vase and Hildebrand's dad, Godbert, we just met him in the last episode and he fixed the vase. Unfortunately, he changed the vase a little bit too much and we have no idea if the child's mum is going to accept it. So we are now going to deliver the vase to see what she says. What do you think? Do you think she will accept this abomination, or is it now completely ruined? Only one way to find out. It seems everybody is here, so let's see what happens next. Let's speak to Maria. I hope she likes it. Oh god, here we go. Reconstructed vase. If every component of an object were to be replaced, could the resulting object be fundamentally considered the same? No. Philosophers are unsure. Godbert does not care. Go figures. I didn't think he did. Here's your vase. It's practically the same. Mother, I brought you the vase. By the gods, have you no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now see here, Lady Durilda, not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but... Gaudy trash. Lord Mandeville, sir, I did not realise you had arrived. Though I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy, I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Or at least he has clothes on now. So his presence is basically going to make her forgive us, I think, because obviously he was the one that made it. Oh, it does, my lady, it does indeed, especially that exquisite vase over yonder, although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction? Oh, ho, 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 I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of the Fawn Dynasty collection. Ah, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandevilles do so take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. What? This is so lame. She basically just forgave us because of, you know, Godbert's status, I guess, because he's like super rich and stuff. I guess, like, you know, he has, a lot of people have a lot of respect for him, but this is stupid. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duellist threats? Enough expository banter, I say. Oh god, she's going to be like, oh my god, that's your son? She pretty much just called him an imbecile earlier. She was like, you imbecile. I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking his help would be most welcome. You're a liar, lady. You are a liar. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildibrand, will you not? Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbert Mandeville, the man who took Eloland Quiveran's seat on the syndicate. I mean, it's kind of nice to know that Hildebrand kind of doesn't go around flaunting that the fact that, you know, he's got a dad in high places. Like, he could have easily just come in here and been like, hey, my dad is, you know, Lord Mandeville, so, you know, you better do what I say. But he's clearly not like that. He seems to be, you know, creating his own path, which I think is really nice. It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years of which I was completely unaware. Wait, you didn't know? What? How can you not know that your dad is famous? Seriously. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duellist. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector Briadian. Consenting. I like the way he said that, consenting, because earlier he called him conniving and then he was corrected with consenting by Briadian. So I get what they're doing here. I see what they're doing here. That was funny. Okay, so now we need to... I keep looking at the Diabolical Bismarck quest. I've already done that one. Okay, so speak with Briardian. Okay, down here. Right, I got ya. What's he doing? He's commanding his men to do something. Maybe he has a lead. I don't know. Let's see. Why are you still here? How rude. Allow me to elucidate. Lady Durilda has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Our plans have advanced to a stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the Treaty Blade through a merchant called Jojonpa, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. Right, okay. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium where they are being distributed amongst Lady Durilda's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternative routes to Vesper Bay. Oh, I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk along each route. The real Treaty Blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Isn't this going to look a bit obvious if he's like giving out that many decoys? Like every single soldier has one of the decoys. Isn't that going to be a bit obvious? Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. Okay. Oh, here he goes again. He's getting old now. Stop doing your poses. I've had enough. Is that supposed to be a reply? Because he's just looking at him like really confused. Mayhap we could use some more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duellist himself? A description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd. We've met him already. A man so garishly dressed would be easy to find in snowy Corpheus. We've already met him. Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or don't, I couldn't care less. Be seeing you. Alright, but we already met the guy, so we know what we're doing. They don't. Maybe Ellie, was she falling asleep? I was going to say maybe Ellie remembers. Pray, forgive my lateness. Oh, he's coming, he's here. I wonder, will they even catch on to this? Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. He's going to end up telling Gilgamesh where this sword is, isn't he? I can just see it. And then he's going to be like an accomplice by accident. A victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in... Has he noticed? A ridiculous outfit. Why didn't he say red? A ridiculous outfit. Oh, now I am intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? Well, doesn't your outfit look a bit impractical? I mean, I can see there's parts of armor on it, but what about the rest? The rest looks kind of squishy, especially the pants. What does the pants do for you, I wonder? What reason indeed? It is enough to make a gentleman laugh. Okay, another quest down. So far, I really liked the part where Godbert went super speed mode and was chasing Hildebrand. That was so funny. I really liked that part, and the facial expressions are so funny. I'm really happy that I got this little Mandeville dance, because I've seen a lot of people in this game using this dance, and I felt kind of left out because I've been the only one without this dance. So I finally gotten around to doing some more of this quest line, so I'm really happy about that. I want to carry on as well because I actually want I have actually looked a little bit at the rewards for this quest, and I know you kind of get like some of the pieces of Hildebrand's outfit here, but I realized that they kind of work really well for a maid outfit. And because I have this like Valentine outfit here, which is kind of like a little maid outfit, and I think it would work really well with some of the pieces that the Hildibrand Questline gives. So I'm actually really looking forward to collecting the reward from this and seeing if I can actually make a proper maid outfit with this somehow. Like if I dyed the top piece, if I dyed it black, you know, it would probably turn out quite nice, I think. So anyway, yeah, let's carry on with this. Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the Observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly small folk, in accordance with Inspector Bryadian's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No? Then let us sally forth at once. Okay, let's do this. We gotta pretend to be small folk. Let's see what Gilgamesh says. That damnable demon bird continues to elude me, but no longer. Soon I shall claim my revenge and weapon both. Wait, so the weapon he lost was his spear, right? Because he doesn't have his spear. So maybe if he had his spear, then maybe Hildebrand would catch on that he's actually probably the weapon thief, right? Maybe he's not the weapon thief. I think he is though, because I remember him saying that he was trying to get the Sword of Legend, like right at the beginning, like when we first saw him. He said he was trying to get the Sword of Legend. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if this is just like a misunderstanding. I mean, I know the game is obviously trying to make Gilgamesh look like the culprit, but I'm not sure if he is entirely the culprit. I can't quite tell. I guess the only way to find out would be to continue. My redoubtable confederate, you are an experienced traveller, are you not? Why don't you lead the way to Corpheus? Okay, I will. Let's go to Corpheus. Let's do this. Okay, here we are in Corpheus. We are just about to speak to this sellsword sergeant dude because we are kind of protecting the decoys, I believe, or something. Let's see what happens. Let's see what he says. What's gonna happen? What's gonna go on here? Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it you are one of the many tasked with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade. Clearly you've mistaken me for somebody else, sir. Why is that? At ease, sergeant, they're with us. More small folk. How rude, we are not small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else. Or else what? But, sir, bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back. Why do they hate us so much? What did we ever do to them? I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows, and the bad manners. Mayhap keeping active will help me to stay warm. Oh, and should I chance to find the thieving duellist, I will of course summon you, after administering the requisite beating. Ha 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 ha. It was you all along, Gilgamesh, just admit it, silly old Greg. Good, you're still... Wasn't there somebody else with you a moment ago? I love how, like, Gilgamesh is just, like, evading them completely. That's so funny. Ah, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief. As are we. Come, Nashu. We too must answer the call of duty. Okay, I'm gonna go see if we can hunt down this thief. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gates? We're undermanned over there. Okay. Alright, looks like we have a task. Unlike those other two who are just like wandering off doing their own thing. So we haven't really had much happening in these past little bits of dialogue here. It's just been a bit of a time waster, really. Like, we haven't really seen much story progression happen since Gilgamesh fixed the vase, but let's see what happens here. Something's bound to pop up soon. I don't think my eyes were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here. Okay, I wonder what he saw. Inspector, over there, look. What is it? What is it, Nashu? Pray tell me what you see. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Gilgamesh. Aha! I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Is this demon bird even real? Why, hello there, my friends. Is aught amiss? Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment, I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu. We have lingered here over long. We must egress post-haste. This quest is so silly. Okay, on to the next part. We need to go speak to Hildibrand. Hey, look! He's found a little igloo and a snowman. How cute! I never knew this was here. I must be completely blind. I've been in this town so many times and I never even noticed that tucked away in the corner. Wow. Okay, Hildibrand, what's he doing here? Is this like evidence of the thief or something? There is naught out of the ordinary here either. Oh, okay. I guess this is always here then. No luck, Look, I just saw the chicken run past. We have scoured every ilm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that, having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildebrand, the duellist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. That's wishful thinking, Hildebrand. Oh, there he is, look! There's Gilgamesh in the background. Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you had best arm yourself with more than your wits. Nope, he's not waiting outside the walls. He is literally just like here, just chilling out. He is incognito though, like he's pretending to be our friend. I wonder if it is really Gilgamesh. Like, I kind of think like it is, but it's kind of like the game's trying to make out it is. I'm not sure if it's just like a trick or something, and maybe it's not really Gilgamesh all this time, and the game's just kind of making you think it is, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary. I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. By the 12, is that the self-same spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Where did you find it? Oh, wow, okay. This is definitely Gilgamesh's spear. So somehow, Gilgamesh propelled Hildebrand up to the Red Moon and almost got him killed? Something bad happened between those two. I'm surprised they don't recognize each other. That's really weird. It was buried in the snow. That's definitely his spear. Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. There's the chicken again. Though I will still endeavour to avoid fisticuffs. I will be duly armed should worst come to worst. Now then, we begin our search for the duellist to the east of Observatorium. Okay, here we go. I can't believe like Gilgamesh hasn't even noticed. What is he even doing? Why is he just running backwards? I think he's chasing his chicken, isn't he? He has not got control over his chicken. He needs like some kind of treat or something, because chickens just love their food. Because I remember my mum used to have chickens and they just eat anything and everything at all that they can get their hands on. Which is quite handy really, because they're basically like a dustbin. Anyway, okay, yes, let's go up here to the destination. What? Oh, that's not part of the story. He's just chilling out. This Gobu is just chilling out. I was like, what? Why are they near a Gobu? The Gobus look so cool in this game. I absolutely love the Gobus. They got to be like one of my most favourite enemies. They are just so cool looking. And I even have the mount of it. Where is it? There it is. I got the mount of it as well, which I love. But it's not as big, which sucks. But he does have a skill as well, if you haven't already seen it. Here it is. I got a sneeze skill. Gross, right? Anyway, let's go to the destination and wait patiently for... What are we waiting for? Survey the wilderness. Oh, okay, we're just looking around. Okay, looking around for the thief, I suspect. Let's see what happens. Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis? There he is. Just taking a stroll. 'Twas not the self-same creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. When is he going to spot it? You sense it too, don't you? Oh god. The thief and the truth is all going to fall into place soon. I don't think Gilgamesh can keep up this charade for much longer. Well, actually, I think he is actually completely clueless as well. How has he not seen it? Come on. Come on. It's just like, you know, in plain view. How does he not notice that? This is so stupid. Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways, it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects, it was quite different. I love how the camera just pans on it. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's it. And the chicken's just like, you know, pecking around it and everything. It's there in plain view. All you gotta do, Greg, is turn around. 'Twas one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn to reclaim it. The strongest of spears. Nothing's clicked. Oh, has something clicked with Hildebrand? Has he worked it out? Oh. The chicken alarm is going off. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to oh, the strongest of spears. I think he's found it. What's he gonna do? Oh wow, Hildebrand is not gonna let him have it. Oh my gosh. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. Ah, so the spear that Nashu had, this is a different one, and Hildebrand has had it this whole time. Wow. So it isn't even, you know, Elazar's sword that he was after. It was a completely different thing, because I actually thought at first that his spear or his, you know, the weapon, the relic thing that Elazar had, I thought they were after the same thing, but I guess not. I guess the Elazar weapon was a sword, so I guess that kind of makes sense actually. Grr, now you call me Shirley? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me! Did he call him Shirley? I didn't see that. What? Whoa! Oh no. Tug of war. This spear and I have travelled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. This spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. Oh no, they're fighting like little children. Then we are at an impasse. I love the sound effects. They're so funny. Oh, come on. Someone has to give way at some point. Who's gonna lose? Who's gonna lose? They're gonna both end up in a heap on the floor, aren't they? I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Really? Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. But this is a completely different weapon, isn't it? Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man who I am certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Then what is he doing right now? Indeed, I have not. Actually, you could say that Hildibrand is actually the thief, because it was Greg's weapon, first of all. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. It really was him then. So yeah, because the duelist was somebody who was going around and dueling people and stealing stuff. So, and he wasn't even letting the other person reject the challenge either. So, well, yes. Wait, what? I love that delayed reaction. I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. Oh no, but I like like Gilgi. A confession to what? I have done naught wrong. Bah, you are all beyond reason. Oh, I feel sorry for Gilgamesh. Should I feel sorry for Gilgamesh? I just don't know. He's such a cool character. Ah, yes. My plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. You liar, Hildebrand. My god. Why is he running so slow? When he was running away from Godbert, he was running at like super speed, and now he's just like, he looks like he's like jogging. He's obviously not serious about capturing Gilgamesh. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable. I don't think you took into account this part of your plan though, did you? I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't, so let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duellist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. I'm sure we'll manage. I'm sure we'll be fine. I don't think this quest is a very high level quest anyway. I'm like 20 levels above it, I believe. I think it's level 50. Yeah, it's level 50. So I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. So let's go and do this next part. I'm guessing we are going to be going into a proper like instant little zone, like a duty thing. I'm guessing that's what's coming up next, since he said we need allies, but I don't know. Oh my god, what's happened to Hildibrand? How did he end up like that again? Third time. Nashu? Miss Ellie? Ah, my good woman, it is a relief to hear your footfalls. You can tell who I am just by the way I walk. What? That makes no sense. As you have doubtless deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. I don't want to fight Gilgamesh. I feel bad. I like Gilgamesh. Why? No. Alright, how far has he gotten then? Are we going to fight him on this bridge? Just like that, we had that little bit of footage that showed Gilgamesh on the bridge before, so maybe it's going back to that little bit of footage that it showed previously. Let's do this. Where is he? Where you at? Is he going to send his chicken at us? It's too quiet. Oh, there he is. There he is. Of course, he's not one to run away from a battle, that's for sure. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. Well, duh. I kind of knew you would be here somewhere. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was, a silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best me and you may have the spear. Fail and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon the others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. Wow, he is super confident. I can't wait for this battle. This is going to be epic. For Gilgamesh, it's beginning time. What? Did he just grow? Did he get bigger? Oh, wow. That is interesting. His chicken even grew as well. That's quite funny. They even added that little additional effect of the chicken growing. I love that. Okay, so now we're going to fight like a huge giant version of Gilgamesh. This should be fun. I think this is probably going to be easy because of my level, so that's a bit disappointing. It would be more fun if we were like level 50 or something. Battle on the big bridge is now accessible. There's even a dungeon with this. Oh wow, I actually thought this would just be like a duty call thing. I didn't actually think there would be a proper dungeon with it. That's actually really cool. Okay, I love that Hildebrand's still there. How you doing? Do not worry about me, friend. I shall extricate myself in due time. Okay, have fun with that. Actually, we are going to do the trial in the next episode because we don't quite have time to do this in this episode, unfortunately, but I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to fight Gilgamesh. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you next time.
Didn't even get to bronze.